Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, today we're doing Moldir's character quest, A Moment of the on the White Expanse. A path, a memory, a conviction, left unspoken, buried deep beneath the ice, crystallization to a single snowflake. Alright, so, before we start, I got to apologize because I'm just coming out of a little cold, so my nose is a bit clogged. And I might cough a little bit, and my voice may be a little bit more nasally than usual. So if that bothers you, I don't know what to say. Sorry, I guess. So before we do anything, let's just do the survey, like usual. Yep, she's from what I know, she's an ultimate.
Let's kill time together.
She's ultimate team. But I know about that. So let's just do ultimates, I guess. Oops, not that one. That one.
Just like the drills.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Players ready.
Alright, let's see.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
Nice.
Time waits for no one,
Yep,
even
and
for a
she
great
does it again. Nice.
Copy that.
A truly villainous moment.
Requesting backup.
fucking toes. Freaking dumbass.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
She does a great ultimate. Just summons a whole army and just blows up everyone.
Mike 1 under attack.
I'm losing my patience.
Hey,
Fail.
don't interrupt me.
Yeah, right. So, let's bring her up again.
El camino a...
Just like the drills. Players ready. Sterilize. Wear gloves.
Alright.
En la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
Volleying suppressed fire. Stand your ground.
Get out of here.
Alright.
Engage in the enemy.
Freaking dumbass.
Alright, off we go.
Preparing fire I'm ready.
This
Wear
one. This
Sterilize.
Handy.
one. This one.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield. Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
There we go.
Go. Go. Go. Puppies. Freaking dumbass. Oh. Hi. I'm losing my patience. Wow,
don't
freaking
interrupt me.
dumbass.
Alright, so there's
Wear
that.
gloves.
Let's see.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Players ready. Just like the drills.
Alright, next.
I'm losing my patience.
Cosmología, filosofía clásica. El fundamento del mundo.
Always prepared. Copy that.
Alright, we got all the ultimates already.
I'm losing my patience.
Enough. Time
There
to
she
clean up
goes
the
again.
battlefield.
Hey, don't interrupt me.
Freaking dumbass.
Alright, time to
El
pop
camino
off
de
with
shows
everyone.
Preparing
And
ready.
let's
Wear
go for
gloves.
debuff.
En la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
Nice, big damage.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
more damage. They have health, so there's that.
Get out of here.
Alright. Ultimate's already again.
I'm losing my patience. I'm losing my patience.
Alright, this.
Preparing fire support.
The show's on, hounds.
Just like the drills.
Más allá de en todos los momentos.
Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
There we go, big damage again.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
Time waits for no one,
Almost there.
even for a great feat.
That should be enough, or very close.
Engage in
It's
the
very
air.
close. Not quite there.
A truly villainous moment. Do I have to do this?
Freaking dumbass. I'm losing my patience.
We're almost there.
Hey, rule violation.
Alright, so.
El camino a Tlon. Handy.
Players read just like the drills.
En
Pretty
todos
rough.
los momentos. En la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más. A
There we go. And this should
Stand your ground.
not. I
Falling
don't think it
fire.
ends there. No, just one more.
Energía, filosofía
One more turn
clásica,
it should do it.
El fundamento del mundo.
Freaking dumbass.
If Moldir activates her ultimate, there we go.
Time
That
to
should be
clean up
enough.
the battlefield.
Is it enough? Not quite.
Mike 1 under
Freaking
attack.
dumbass.
Alright, so.
The show's on.
Preparing fire support.
Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo. Wait
That should be
for
enough.
5 seconds.
Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
Yep, that should be enough. There we go. Alright, that was Moldir's thing.
I haven't had a eureka move.
She's a ultimate character, which is interesting, I will say. Alright, without anything else, let's start off and see what story. Is it a prequel to her backstory, or is it where is she now, or is it both of them? Let's take a look. Mission. A mission. At the world's end, upon the oldest, most merciless ice field, a blizzard blinds all onlookers. Even the soldier's eagle eyes can make out nothing through the Antarctic storm, and so he turns back. Lieutenant, how much time do we have? Scribbles on paper resonate amid the whipping snow.
So,
27 hours. Andrea's team traveled light to cover more ground. They will make minimal supplies. They will have minimal supplies. Factoring in exposure, terrain, and unconfirmed hostiles, Andrea's team has a golden window of 36 hours for rescue at best. It's been 9 hours since they were expected back. She finishes her calculations and shuts the notebook. Andrea is more than capable, but David, he is still too young and raw for this. The Admiral would never allow even a single child to be left behind. 3 teams of 3. That's all we can spare right now. Let's not waste another minute. Please, assist me with the preparation, Sergeant.
Copy that.
Yes, Lieutenant. He glances outside. Pellets of blistering snow are still hammering the tent. Given enough time, they'll bury any trace of it when we move out. Factoring the round-trip time for the rescue, we'll have to leave within 3 hours. If the storm lets up in that window, we head out immediately. Moldir also turns to look outside, eyes steady as she stares down at her enemy. There is no strategy to defeat it. The only option is to withstand the onslaught. If the weather stays against us, we will use these 3 hours to prepare and adjust our strategy. But in 3 hours we move, no matter the circumstances. I see. Luck is on their side. 1 hour and 27 minutes later, their enemy at last relents. The blizzard has stopped.
Our orders state that.
You've got 10 minutes to get up. Stick to the assigned supply splits. No changes.
Copy that!
Yes, Lieutenant. Listen carefully. Whether or not we find Andrea's team, we will follow your orders to the letter. No exceeding your assignment search time. No straying from your team's designated path. I will be waiting for at the rendezvous point. She scans her small force, her eyes sweeping over each soldier. Every single one of you. Alright. 20 hours after Andrea's team went missing. Almost a full day, huh?
I'm afraid.
We can't go any farther. Turn back and head to the rendezvous point. But, Lieutenant, we haven't searched our target's location yet. If weather conditions turn, we scale back. That's what the mission briefing. We all agreed. Lieutenant, with respect, we can't keep going. She admits a slight grin, admiring the grit of her soldiers, but shakes her head. Stick to the plan. End the discussion. Turn back and head to the rendezvous point.
But...
I will never.
Out here, with supplies split across streams, breaking protocol puts lives at risk. That is not a gamble I'll allow. Her tone sharpens, each word carrying weight. Follow your orders, soldier.
Copy that!
Yes, Lieutenant. Moldir surveys the deepening snow once again, then leads the team back. Her face is cold and still, but the Antarctic wind steals a quiet, frost-white sigh. Is she gonna go after them? Still? Or what she... Nope. Ah, there's a... minigame, okay. Soldiers, we must follow our orders and return to the rendezvous point at a designated time. But first we're heading to the ice fields to survey the terrain and prepare for search and rescue. During Antarctic operations, squads must complete specific objectives. Complete recon events to advance the progress of stage goals. Tap here to view details. Two options lie ahead. The narrow path looks faster but tougher. Who knows what we'll face? Is the extra energy worth the time saved? Or should we take the wide road? Flat, open, and easier for the legs. Events have multiple outcomes depending on your choices. In operations, squad must use specific amount of rounds and AP to complete missions, running out of results in the operation failure. Alright, so oh, we were made to do this one, alright. After this batch, happy to proceed, okay. We need to get within 8 rounds, alright. The squad takes a shortcut, only to find themselves beneath a barrage of falling icicles. This takes a toll on their stamina. While exploring the squad can complete bonus objectives, these won't affect victory conditions. Completing certain patrol events, okay, see. Squad discovers a set of suspicious tracks along the way. In a moment, the snow will swallow them whole. Get the squad settled in, then let's off. What use could these footprints possibly have to the Antarctic expedition? Following with deliberation, the squad settles down to rest, having the decision for later. Penguin Chick huddles under the table in the shelter, injured and trembling, bandages the penguin's wounds. The squad lifts through floorboards beneath the Chick to uncover a hidden space. Within it, they find a map covered with a fine layer of dust. Alright, we can go on. Discover supply points. Actually, someone stopped here briefly. Let's see. Let's just search quickly. We're fine at this point. In terms of health. Squad uncovers a handful of unscanned scans. After a brief pause, they move on, though they may be leaving some supplies behind. The squad reaches a flat area with clear visibility and gentle winds. Perfect for temporary shelter. Let's go. There we go. Success. After 9 expedition members regroup at the rendezvous point and swiftly begin settling up their temporary outposts,
Yes, understood.
Yes. I will continue the search. It's so long as it doesn't cost us any more lives. Yes, sir. She ends the call with high command and lowers the radio hesitantly. Small gesture signals to the sergeant that he can begin his report. According to the original briefing, we are to rest here for 6 hours, then begin our search operation again, radially from this location. Lieutenant, speaking freely, that seems too long. Aren't we running out of time? Moldir checks her watch. If we keep going without rest, we will put our teams at risk. We cannot afford more casualties. It's been 24 hours since they went dark, Lieutenant. Our rescue window is dwindling. How much time does that leave them? Moldir lashes flicker.
Indeed.
If we rest the next full 42. The number limit for survival in these conditions is 72 hours, Sergeant. That team is like forged steel, and Rhea will keep them safe. I believe in them. Then I believe in them too, Lieutenant. Good. Get something to eat and rest up while you can, Sergeant. Yes, Lieutenant. I'll double check tomorrow's route and timing. If conditions allow, we'll widen the search and range as far as we can. Understood. Try to rescue, Lieutenant. Thank you for your concern, Lieutenant. I won't go against the protocols I set myself. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is going to be looking for Andrea. It's now been 25 hours since Andrea's team went missing. Andrea, I mean. Ooh, look at this. Nice little CG here. It's an hour has passed and Moldir still hasn't slept. The military map spread across the wooden crate bears layers of markings. In front of each hand-drawn arrow is a looming dark hand. We need to full coverage, but we can't afford a direct clash with them. This is a crucial phase in the Admiral's negotiations. She falls into a long silence and drifts her hand towards the photo. David, in his Xeno Corps uniform, grins brightly, looking in every way like a fresh-faced cadet. Still beneath her fingertips, a sliver of orange peeks out from the photo's edge, and her eyes fix on it. Oh, it's Lopera, isn't it? She flips the photo over and slips back into her safest place she can think of. A sharp sound pulls her attention. Oh no.
Who's there?
Before her eyes, something swells onwards from a quiet stretch of snow. Is it Fairchild? And then the penguins. My noggin's hurting something fierce. Hey pals, where are we? Moldir blinks incredulously. Yeah, seeing a squirrel in Antarctica would be kind of crazy. 3 penguins. Adeline's penguins, native to Antarctica, and standing in front of them, returning her stare and a cautious look. Squirrel. Alright, so Fairchild is here too. That's interesting. Nice. This is 9, basically. Yep. 9 or 8, something like that. Alright, off we go. Stage 2, an encounter. In the dead of night, the lieutenant stands inside her tent, weapon in hand, facing off against these bizarre intruders. She can't afford to lower her guard just because her opponents are a squirrel in an odd outfit and 3 penguins. Well now, easy there. Easy there, Missy. Mind putting that bopping of yours, any other place other than me? Round here, where I'm from, I ain't seen as good manners. Also, though I ain't accusing, the shooting of these here defenseless penguins would be a violation of animal welfare law. Moldir allows the barrel to drop, but keeps a firm grip. I appreciate your attempt to defuse the situation, but I don't take species into consideration when it comes to assessing threats. So you have 1 minute to explain who you are and what you're doing here.
Hey!
Come on now, we ain't fixing to do you no harm. Moldir doesn't budge. surprised flick to her watch. I know, Jake. Keep your britches on. I'm handling it. So, what is it you wanted? Name and purpose? No trouble at all. The squirrels raised the paw and pointed at each penguin in turn.
Over here! Hey,
You got-
get your papers on this!
You got Fluffy Duke here, there. We got Scarlet Titan, and you already met Brother Jake. I just hopped off the plane from Miami, believe it or not, back in a good old homeland, you see. Then he points to himself with a tiny paw. Oh, and I'm Buddy Fairchild. If you're feeling proper, Squirrel Arcane is from Florida, and the good old US of A. It's somewhat of a, might you call it, animal rights activist. Moldir tilts her head, trying to make sense of the bizarre situation. It is pretty weird. An animal rights activist. So, what, you're here to protect the penguins? Sure as weird as groceries.
Now?
Someone's gotta look out for these fellas. So, what do you say? Will you do me a kindness and put that boomstick away? Though, a word of advice. There's a whole mess of creeps sprawling around here in the snow. All mashed up and greasy as fried eggs. You caught us attempting to exfiltrate the situation, as they say in the manuals. Now, I was raised with manners, so I do apologize for barging in on you, but time's almost up, and I said my piece. You still fixing on sending us to our maker?
So,
Last question. How did you manage to sneak into my camp without making a sound? Oh, it weren't really no trouble, seeing as you were just a handful of penguins and a squirrel. Not to put much mustard on it, but humans always underestimate us animals. There's a whole lot of places you folks wouldn't think to look at this big old ice cube. Cracks in the glaciers, hollow snow pockets, volcano vents, that sort of thing. Give us a little wiggle room, and we can sneeze in just about anywhere. Yeah, I heard you, Jake. You'll make a partner of my pal's anxiety, missy. He ain't all used to having a gun trained on him. Ah, and now that old headache's spawning something fierce. Now, where in the heck did that come from? The lieutenant studies the snow where the creatures had emerged. Faint, narrow holes beneath the surface a hint that the squirrel is telling the truth. At last, she eases up and stows her weapon.
so,
Those, masked creeps you mentioned you were evading. Do you know if they're operating close to this area? Hard to say. Well, with all the shortcuts we've been taking, I couldn't say for certain where we last caught sight of them. Precisely, Duke. Now, we just came down from the glaciers over yonder, and climbing them was a nightmare and a half. If you can navigate the volcanic vents, I'd say you can make it there in another half an hour. The lieutenant looks over the military maps beside her. A few quick calculations are enough to pin down the area the squirrel is describing.
oh,
If that's the place you mean. Hey, Missy, I gotta say. Lieutenant Moldir.
Oh, heavens to Betsy!
Of course. I should have known a lady of your caliber be an officer. And a lieutenant, no less. Ha! I salute you. Now, I hate to interrupt wherever we're interrupting, but, we could use a teeny tiny bit of help. The squirrel clutches his head, with both paws and gives it a shake. Like, maybe something to fix this gosh darn headache of mine. We don't carry veterinary meds in our field supplies.
Hey!
Your body's too small. Human dose would be dangerous. Yeah, that is true. The human embodied squirrel is way too different to me. Just give him an aspirin or something. Oh. I beg your pardon, Lieutenant. I didn't mean to take you for the uncharitable type. The squirrel shifts awkwardly, suddenly embarrassed by the turn of events.
come with me.
My team is resting, so please keep quiet. Where are we going? Before he can wrap his head around the things, the squirrel finds himself trailing behind the lieutenant, Penguin's friends in tow. Let me do a basic checkup. I've had some emergency medical training. Why, that'd be mighty kind of you, Lieutenant. You know, over the only halfway decent human I met since setting paw in Antarctica.
Thank you.
I appreciate the compliment. Have you run into many other humans out there? Just those oily, masked up wackaroos. You really shouldn't have come here. You're telling me? This place is colder than a box you gave me when I barged into this place. Sorry about that, but, well, look at him. He points at the paws towards the Adeline penguins waddling behind him. I can't abide cruelty. And keeping these cute little fellas locked up under the Miami sun? Well, that's cruelty in the purest form. Yeah, poor penguins. I heard Miami is hot as hell. Hot and humid, so poor penguins. I tried asking nice, but these folks at the foundation just wagged their chins and said, "We're aware," then sit in their behinds and do squat all about it.
Oh, heavens to Betsy!
Well, fine. I guess they don't care, but I do. So I did something about it. Moldir steps slow, when the crunching snow suddenly feeling heavy underfoot. Miami, the foundation, a zoo, and the squirrel. I feel like I've heard you before.
Whoa!
I'm sure you do. I didn't get my mug plastered on wanted posters in every zoo from Pensacola to Key Cargo by flying under the radar. Big old red X right under my face. Classy, ain't it? The lieutenant can't help but smile at the vivid description. But her expression changes when she notices the squirrel has stopped walking. His beady black eyes lock onto her, and an all-too-human panic creeps along his fuzzy little face. Oh, is he corrupted by the madness? Mask? That's interesting. Oh, there's skipping. You're skipping shit. Are you stopped? Did you stop? Nope. Damn it. Well, that was something. From what I could read, Moldir was the one leaking goo. That's interesting. Alright, part 3, an opportunity. The squirrel flails his paws and gives the penguins behind him information.
Help!
Get behind me, fellas. You see that there? That mask. She's wearing a mask. Moldir Olive's eyes widen. She reaches up and touches her own cheeks. Back off! I'm warning you. Don't underestimate me and my pals. We'll whip you a fresh cream of bacon and pie. Really? She glances behind her. The penguins are gone. Then she lets out a slow, steady breath. Delirium. Calculating just the right force, Moldir chops the squirrel cleanly on the back of the head and the neck. Where? And he's gone. And he woke up again. Buddy comes to, blinking under a steady light. He's strapped to a wooden table with a belt, his arms and legs pinned. All around him are sinister tools and vials of mysterious liquid. Oh no.
Hey!
Lieutenant! And here I thought you might be one of the good ones. I should have known better than to trust a human. So what do you got for me? Taxidermy? Dissection? He hears the crunching of combat boots approaching, then those same calm olive green eyes hovering above his line of sight. Based on my knowledge of Arcanum, a dissected squirrel wouldn't produce any valuable materials. Hold your horses. You can't go just saying I ain't got no value. I'm an Arcanist like you, remember? Show a little respect.
So,
Tell me, what were the names of those Emperor penguins you came with? Names? Wait. Hey, get it right, Missy. They ain't no emperors. They're Adelaide penguins. Correct. You pass. The lieutenant loosens the straps binding him to the table. The fuzzy little Arcanist springs upright, eyes darting around the room. There they are.
Help!
Thank my lucky stars, you're still all here. What do you mean I went off the rails again? Then this must not be your first episode. Afraid so. We all started when I ran into the gooey wackadoos. Feels like I'm stumbling into a curse of sorts. So it's him that's going crazy. After you saw them. Moldir looks lost in thought for a second, then snaps back to the present and picks up the nearby medkit.
there is no need to stress.
I've already pet shopped the penguins. Now it's your turn. Thank you kindly, Lieutenant. I did say you were the first good human I met since coming to Antarctica, now didn't I? You did. About 5 minutes before you accused me of being one of those masks. people and tried to bite me. Buddy scratches behind his ears, avoiding her gaze. Don't really know what came over me back there, but the penguin said I've been like this for a while now. Rambling about stuff that don't make a lick of sense. Shadowboxing with the air, you get the idea. Wow. Too rough? Nope, didn't feel a thing. Try to shift the mood or distract from the pain, he changes the subject. So, while you need with you, Lieutenant, figuring out to send a thank you letter round when I get out of this mess.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I done stepped in it, haven't I? Fair enough. Thinking if your whole squad's out there in the coldest armpits of Antarctica, you gotta be some kind of tip-top secret mission. I'm glad to get it. So you are on a secret mission. Hoo-wee, ain't that sure exciting. You done me a real kindness, missy. If you ever need a favor, just say the word. Your pal, Buddy Fairchild, will be there. Man, Fairchild is such a fun voice to do. The Texas Southern accent is a fun little thing to do, really. A favor. Moldir checks her watch again. 4 hours left before her team's scheduled rest break is over. Ah, you're gonna use him to help find your missing crewmate, huh?
Oh,
If I had 4 search and rescue teams. The tempting thought makes her size up the squirrel a little more carefully. Fluffy dark coat, obvious in the snow, rambunctious, lightly deranged, talking rodent from Florida. She's known for less than an hour. She can't just entrust a life, maybe even more than one, to chance. Come on, let me help you out. You know, I could have been soaking up the sun in the best waiting room in the world, but here I am in the blistering freezer butt off cold in the penguin pals. So, you crossed half the planet just to bring these penguins back home. Well, don't give me too much credit. I weren't fixing to be a hero or nothing. I was just the one willing to help. Are you friends now? Of course we are. More than that, we're a team. Energetic, fearless, and full of heart. Loud, bold, and with a keen sense of justice. The lieutenant gives a thoughtful nod. A fluffy little interloper has no idea just passed another one of her tests.
thank you.
I appreciate the offer, and I do need another pair of eyes, but give me a little time to plan the routes and make the new decisions. Don't you worry one lick about it. There might not be the big decision of the fly. You're right not to make big decisions on the fly. The squirrel tilts his head bashfully as the lieutenant speeds up her bandaging and packs her gear away. So, what are the decisions we're mulling over? If we are going to work together, I need to determine what our plan of action looks like. You and your friend should feel free to rest here. I'll be back soon. She's promising more than the rules allow, but she knows that she can handle it. Interesting. Alright. So we're seeing... It's a prequel, basically. We're seeing how she met Fairchild. Alright, a cooperation. Part 4, we're halfway there. Alright. 29 hours after Andrea's team went missing. The rest is ended an hour early. The sergeant stands over a flushly drawn map with a look of genuine relief. We can widen the search range at least 30%. At this rate, we might actually make it under 36 hours.
Indeed.
Assuming my numbers hold up. Everyone here trusts your judgment, Lieutenant. Yet, I have the sense you have more questions. Yes. Who are you counting on to be in the 4th rescue team? Ptolemy's infantry won't arrive this fast, and Danilov's still grounded.
Indeed.
Correct. Oh, don't tell me what we're working with. He mouths the word without saying it aloud, old Manus. That's what I wanted to discuss with you, Sergeant. Whether or not we should, in this extreme case, accept help from an arcane animal. An arcane animal? The sergeant chews on the strange phrase, like frozen rations. Like a dog? A squirrel. Actually, +3 Adeline penguins. A squirrel. His brow draws closer. So, some mysterious yet unverified creature just showed up in camp, and you want to work with it.
There is no need to stress.
I wouldn't call him entirely unverified. I believe I heard of him, and I believe you have heard too, Sergeant. I think I will remember an arcane squirrel. On the last year's Lunch Hour Legends, I remember seeing you there. Then again, maybe you just didn't catch that part. A flicker of recognition crosses the sergeant's face. It's been a while since I've heard that one of those since... He is trying to fall stop short. Moldir's face remains still and cold. Yes, I think I remember now. But can we trust a squirrel? I don't know. But time's running out. Can't afford to turn down the chance to save them. Her voice softens, emotions breaking like ice under the cold exterior. But she doesn't let her cracks spread. There's a more crucial detail I need to share with you. I will inform the others later. If this squirrel and the intel he provided can be trusted, we will need to prepare for something extra. Like what? She doesn't answer right away. Her eyes narrow, weighting each word like she's walking a tightrope. Potentially psychological disturbances, delirium, and... She looks down at a dark handprint like mark on her map. Her lips move, but no sound comes out. They're not saying Manus' name, like some kind of curse, right? You don't say the curse's name, or else you get inflicted by it, some sort of like that, huh? The mood inside the tent grows dark. A lunchtime anecdote isn't enough to convince me. I don't support involving unknown people or animals in our operations, Lieutenant.
There is no need to stress.
I believe him to be a creature of noble character, Sergeant. He shoots her a look of open disbelief. Noble character. I'm sorry, man, but it's a squirrel. A squirrel that has traveled over 8,000 kilometers to South Pole to rescue 3 ordinary penguins. So what? Would you put David in the same level of value as a zoo animal? We can't put him at risk based on the confidence of penguins. 8,000 kilometers being me a lot, but I'd wager anything our people would do the same for David. The lieutenant gives no reply, only pressing her lips into a thin, tight line. Oh boy, there's conflict already. Then again, I would be the same, really. You want me to trust a squirrel, even if it's an arcane squirrel, to help find our friends? Buddy Fairchild has no idea what a serious conversation is unfolding involving him. He sprawls comfortably in his cozy pile of penguins, nuzzling on their soft feathers and fur, just like the good old days.
Pals!
You know what, pals? I can't abide with just went here sitting around my behind. Just like the folks back at the Foundation, always making me wait. Heck, they're just plumb ignoring me, hoping I wise up and get gone. But I got a feeling this lieutenant's different. Little icy on the outside, sure, but she helped us. Maybe I did get a little excited back there, but that don't mean we shouldn't be careful. I won't put you all at risk here. So if she's so much as thinks of asking us for anything we ain't willing to give, then we're out of here before you say lickety split. You said it, Fluffy Duke. Running away is always what we do best. The squirrel ears twitch, alerted to the sound of military boots crunching on the snow.
So...
I hope you slept well last night, my friends. Yeah, we did. Thanks again for the hospitality, Lieutenant. I can't offer you anything official. I'm only asking for this as a personal favor. A favor? We're searching for a missing team. We've been at the contact for more than a day now, and we could really use your help, Mr. Fairchild. Mister? I ain't that fancy. Alright, Mr. Fairchild it is. The squirrel straightens up and circles the table's map with his tiny paws. Lost in Antarctica, huh? That's one heck of a problem you got in your hands. Reckon you need someone who knows their way around the place. What do you think, pals? The lieutenants and their friends could use a paw, and we do over one.
Hey!
Glad to hear it. Lieutenant, you can count on us. I appreciate it. There may be some danger, but I'll do everything I can to keep you and your friends safe. And I promise I'll push for formal recognition on your behalf. The squirrel thumps his tail on the table, clearly impatient. We'll get to that later. The important thing is that your folks are in trouble, and we best get moving to save them. Alright, I guess this is the minigame then. No. Ah, there we go. Alright, folks, let's roll out. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Everyone's looking for a better spirit. It must be because we got another team on the job. Alright. Snow howls over Antarctica, where the weather is as fickle as the human heart. Without the thick, protective fur of penguins or squirrels, the squad faces the biting cold. Only their heater now is beyond use. Yeah, okay, I guess we have to use this one. Our penguin pals are right to assist, Lieutenant. Fluffy Duke says he's happy to help. Thanks, everyone. As planned, I brought supplies for the mission. Canned food, the heater, and the... And fish, don't let you forget, Lieutenant. Burn we treating everyone to the finest frozen fish this side of Antarctic. Ain't no time to waste. Move out. Choose the squad to complete the event. So the squad has special abilities. Oh, that's pretty good. You can get gear to wage exploration tap to use them. Alright, let's go for it. Have the AP required several special options. Let's go for the Fluffy Duke. Oh, we can do more than one at this point, yeah. Something shimmers between the far-off ice columns. Just snow blindness, or a miraculous species of unknown science. Let's go for Moldir on this one. With too few tools on hand, the squad grows desperate, even to the point of referring to the renaissance of machine maintenance on a mathematical metaphor, mechanical malfunction, hoping for a spark of insight. After a brief rest, the squad sets off once more. A signal breaks the silence, crackling through someone's radio. The fractured electronic pulses echo in a slight location again and again. Alright, this one half the number of required for the things. Let's do this one. And it's 10 rounds, right? So we're good, really. Once the blizzard subsides, the squad discovers an abandoned research station. Signs of human presence remain. Could Andrea's team have passed here? I guess we need Moldir for this one. In that case, let's hold on for a moment. Alright. Let's go for this one then. And this one. Let's go for this one. Nice. We got Ptolemy. In this one, let's advance to another round. There we go. Got ice columns. Alright, control mission advanced. In the meantime, let's put Moldir here. And here, let's put... good old guy over here. Next round. Next round. Alright. Alright. 10 rounds. Let's see. This one we need. Alright, nice. Let's go for that. Ice field trial follows the ritual and advanced message marked point. Maybe Andrea and his team made it here. Very close to completing this. Alright. 1 round or 2 rounds? Let me see. How much is this one? 3 rounds. Okay, so in that case, we can just do this guy over here. 7, 8, 9, and let's go for... I guess we put Moldir here. Just for a little bit. 8, 9. Last one. Alright. And final one. There we go. Right at the edge of it, we did it. Nice. Alright. Stage 6. A promise. Given the risk ahead, Moldir reorganized their scouting teams before departure.
So,
Do you think this might be the right heading? Scarlet Knight just roaring his belly and fluffed that it's the best way forward, Lieutenant, and don't nobody know Antarctica better than a penguin. Will the rest of your soldiers pals catch up to us? Old Jake could carry them a message if you like. Let's press forward a little more. How far is the camp you mentioned?
I'm afraid.
I don't know what. It's not that I don't trust you, but out there, every order has to be made with extreme caution. No offense taken, Lieutenant. I betcha. Believe me, I do. The squirrel nods enthusiastically, spreads his paws, and rolls his eyes. It was a dramatic display for a human, let alone a squirrel. See that there iceberg up ahead? We'll circle around it. Then there won't be no missing their camp. The thing sticks out like a gator in a henhouse. Thank you for understanding, Mr. Fairchild. She glances down at her watch. 33 hours since David went missing. Still not fully sure of the trust she put in these fuzzy companions, Moldir steps out of their fourth and the newest search. The one most likely to lead their encounter with Manus Vindicte.
Thank you.
I wanted to thank you again for your help at the risk of your taking. Shucks, Lieutenant. No need for none of that. We wouldn't be safe out there on our own lonesome either. We're grateful for the backup. Hopefully it won't be necessary. The trek across the ice is grueling and is dull, but Moldir is used to long marches and forges ahead at a steady, focused pace. So,
Now?
you got any funny stories or something, Lieutenant? Best to save your energy. Ah, okay. I'm sorry. I don't have much to say for now. Perhaps once we are in a safer spot. Safer spot? You got one of those? It won't happen to be on one of those places with unlimited drink refills, would it? I didn't expect to feel so parched with all this water around me, even if it's a whole lot frozen. Suddenly Florida don't seem so bad. By the way, Lieutenant, what exactly did you say you heard of me? He's asking for a second time, seemingly probing. The lieutenant finds herself staring at her hands. Once, the warm winds of São Paulo had warped around that very palm, the way cold wind and sub-zero rated gloves do now. You were in the papers, I just remember hearing about you. Did Lopera like him? Figures. I believe it was in the Oddities of the Americas column. Well, famous is famous, as far as I see it, don't you think? The mood shifts, and Moldir stiffens. Even Buddy seems oddly serious. Raises the place.
Now?
Former Xenos Sentinel Unit. Scanner gear and supplies untouched by clearly abandoned to the elements, the chaos paints a grim picture. After confirming the markings on the crates, Moldir pulls out the notebook and scrawls 3 short encrypted messages, then she hands them out to the 3 penguins. Thank you. Just drop these at the designated points. You got it, Lieutenant. They'll have it done in a jiffy. So, why next? Moldir's eyes flick across the map, her steno pencil scratching the paper.
I'm afraid.
We don't have much time. I need to ask for your help again. It's only a request. You can say no. It may be dangerous. She glances back to her hand before meeting the squirrel's eyes with heartfelt resolve. Oops. No matter what you decide, you've earned my friendship. I promise, when time comes, I'll do everything I can to keep you and your penguins safe.
There is no need to stress.
And even if I can't keep that promise myself, my comrades will. I swear on it, on a soldier's honor. What do you mean, if he can't keep it? What's got you thinking it'll be so dangerous? I don't know for sure. I'm simply preparing for the worst. It's something we always do before going into battle. Ah, well, thank you then. That sure means a lot. But, it did say I could say no, didn't you? The lieutenant nods and takes out the document.
Our orders state that.
Can you read maps? Wait for Sergeant Whiteglove at this location, and he'll handle everything from there. But what about you, Lieutenant? Moldir checks her watch, then looks across the snowfield cloaked with the shadow of a distant iceberg. I have orders. I need my team back. In that case, good luck, Lieutenant. Oh, is he gonna leave her? She nods her thanks, leaves the marker behind at the abandoned camp, and walks off into the white alone. The squirrel watches her go, holding the paper she left.
Whoa!
There she goes. That. My penguin pals is a true hero, heading out alone to save her kin. And here I am, nothing but a squirrel with a tongue and mind to talk to animals. I ain't even got so much of a clue as to what those messed up oil spewers were saying. But shoot if not Antarctica. Where else would we go? He stares down at the papers in his paws again. She called me Mister. Dang nabbit. He drops the papers and darts off after her. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't abandon her. Like that. I promise. Oh, that's a lot of things. I guess it's the penguins we want for each round, huh? Moldir's located Manus Vindicte territory. Could serve as a choke point if rigged with traps. Alright, let's see this one. Path expanded. The squad must now push through a blizzard. Alright, let's go for this one with Moldir. Snow rises once again. Let's go this one with the... It's this one, right? Yeah, expend one round. And this one is... 2 rounds, let's go. What does he do? He doesn't do anything. Yep, there we go. We go for this one. Alright. It dawns on Moldir that the blizzard blocking their path might also serve as a last refuge for the scattered remains of Manus Vindicte. The squad settles close to the station, observed any shift in the weather. Ground down to bare bones as it is, the observation post becomes a temporary home, so long as their sister is here. Carbuncles leap through the snowdrift to stand on the squad and snatch their goggles, waving them like trophies as they trample in a chaotic mess. Luckily, they're not interested in the supplies. Alright, let's see. Lake surface. Without Buddy Fairchild, okay. Alright, let's do this one then. With Moldir. This one. Let's go the ones with the least amount of rounds. There we go. And this one, the one without Fairchild. Let's go. The squad needs to set up temporary observation post to track the storm's path. Moldir opts to cooperate with Buddy Fairchild. The penguins will hold Manus Vindicte at bay, while she uses her blinding snow to cover as she moves through the blizzard to contact Sergeant Whitegloves. Using an ice pick, they dig a hole, discussing the under snow, sifting it flat and scattering false tracks around it. The trap is flawless. Alright. This one's the Moldir one, so let's do this one. This one uses 10, so let's go for this one that gives us 4 rounds. And this one, we can go with this guy. In weather like this, when most perfect man follower wouldn't dare an ambush, Moldir rewards the squad with a heavy puff of soup, and they all enjoy a rare moment of warmth. A textbook diversion, the penguins draw attention to the vindictive followers, while Moldir slips from the other side, completely unseen. Just with a shared glance, Moldir and Buddy Fairchild set things in motion, her efficient assistants waste no time in relaying the plan to the penguin via radio. Alright. Let's go with this guy. Here. Let's go with this guy. Nice. The squad eliminates the masked creeps. Their final cries are swept away by the wind, as though they never existed. Alright, and I guess we can go with Moldir on this one. With a sharp crack, the ice caves in. The followers plunge into the like and laughable display. They move as though dancing the final tango of the century. Nice. Alright. Part 6. 6, 7, 8. Yep. I'm gonna do a little pause here and be right back with you. I need to get a drink or something. I'm kinda feeling parched. So see you in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. And next stage has a very interesting name. A betrayal. Who we are betraying. Alright, let's take a look. Stage 6. A betrayal. 34 hours after Andrea's team went missing. There's now 1 hour and 17 minutes left until the lost team reaches the 36-hour threshold of dangerous exposure. Keep low, Mr. Fairchild. The squirrel has no choice but to bury his colorful tail in the snowbank.
Hey!
Sure wish I was like one of them color-changing octopuses. Then I could just show up in Antarctica and poof, blend right in like sugar in a salt shaker. You know, Lieutenant, Brother Jake freezes fish like this, catches them and sticks them up straight into the snow, just like that. Frozen fish. If we make it out of this, I'll be sure to have you try it.
Prepare to engage.
Whoop. The snowbank explodes under the shockwaves of an arcane skill. Luckily, Moldir scoops up the squirrel just in time. Oh my stars. It looks like a mixture of Japanese and other stuff, because I don't think that's a Japanese character. I wonder if that means anything. Oh, that's Andrea. That sucks. Lieutenant. Thank goodness. Andrea, your face. He's wearing them the masks. I see it. I see. You've awoken too, haven't you, Lieutenant? The Mother of Resurrection call. Grow stronger here. I've already passed the trial. Join us, Lieutenant. Andrea. Now wait just a second. You two know each other? All of this was a lie, a mistake, twisted truths. You've been deceived. All things are lies and falsehoods, except for them. Only the Mother of Resurrection holds the truth. Where are the others? Where's David? David? He has not yet passed the trial, but I'll soon help him. I'll help everyone. The Mother will save us all. Don't you want the truth, Lieutenant? The truth for arcanists like us.
I will never.
You betrayed us, Andrea. Come with me. David will be safe once he joins the Mother. They will heal him. They are all blind with to the lies. They don't understand. We arcanists have no future unless we embrace the Mother of Resurrection. They are the true power of this world. Even Admiral Igor realized that. That's why he left Xeno in the first place. Yeah, you deserve to be shot for that. A wisp of smoke curls from the barrel of Moldir's gun. Andrea stares at the swimming hole in the snow near his feet, stunned. That was a warning. I won't miss next time. The lieutenant's chest heaves with the rapid breaths. You betrayed your honor and everything we believe in. You left Zeno? Oh, yeah, he probably didn't know that yet.
Hey!
Now you wait just a minute, Lieutenant. I believe you owe me an explanation. How come you're buds with the masked man, huh?
I'm sorry.
Things have not gone as intended. She looks straight at the mask on Andrea's face. Thick black fluid oozes from his eye sockets, like the tears of a true believer kneeling before their god. She closes her eyes for a moment.
I'm afraid.
Mr. Fairchild, listen to me. I'll explain all of this, just not now. More Manus believers are starting to close in. We need to fall back. There's a weak spot in the encirclement in the rear left. You lead the way. Whoa, just hold your horses for a dang minute. I don't know my behind from a biscuit right now. Are you two the same team or not? On the count of 3, I need you to guide us out. 1. Even after witnessing a miracle with your own eyes, you still won't believe.
I will never.
What I believe is those I care for, not a supposed god. I've already found someone I trust with my life. Even if he's already bowed before the divine. The lieutenant shakes her head, firmly. There's not a hint of doubt behind it. 3. She scoops up the squirrel and darts through the gap in the circle. A blast of arcane energy erupts at her heels, staining the white with the white of the ice float. Wow, that sure was something, huh? Is that the end, or we keep going? We keep going. Thanks to our Antarctic survival expert, they give the Manus believers a slip and make it back to the rendezvous point. Lieutenant, any updates? Bad news first. We haven't found David yet, but we know where he might be. I thought you said it was bad news. It gets worse. I found the rest of Andrea's team. And that's bad news? He was a good soldier, loyal and courageous. What happened? She takes a deep breath, searching for the right words, but the squirrel thumping the ground with the back foot in frustration doesn't hold back.
Whoa!
Nothing happened, pal. Turns out you're all loyal soldiers livelier than ever, except for the creepy mask soil leaking on his face and a small matter of he's gone plumb crazy.
Shoot.
A mask. No, that's impossible. Despite his denial, his pale face betrays him. Moldir can't find the words to reassure him. All she has to offer is a long and heavy sigh. That's the thing. Was it just Andrea? Or are there others? It seems they're all with him, except for David. I don't know whenever he's safe, but apparently he hasn't passed with their so-called trial. And there's still time to save him. We need to take action, Lieutenant. Moldir takes a steady breath, bracing against the sergeant's growling intensity. Calm yourself, Sergeant. We need a solid plan first. This is about doing right by David. We don't get a second chance. You're right, Lieutenant. Don't give in to frustration, Sergeant. We still have plenty of moves to make. Just need to know the lay of the land.
I see.
Understood. The sergeant collects himself, offers a salute, and then departs. Now only the lieutenant and her still furious fuzzball of a companion remain. I've been near tearing my tail off for waiting. Now it's my turn to get some answers. That was terrifying, and plenty sneaky to boot, Lieutenant. I still can barely wrap my noggin around it. So what is it? You with the mole spewers or not? Moldir breath catches. Her first response is pure reflex. We're not with them. I sure do hope that's true, Lieutenant. I ain't so certain I could look you in the same way otherwise. I figure you were on the same side. That we were pals. And I want to believe it still. But the way I see it, you two were having one heck of a chat back there. It's rare to see Moldir look this shaken. Perhaps not since the dump were in Sao Paulo. She tries in vain to offer an explanation. It was just a temporary cooperation to save lives.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Dagnabbit. I knew you two were too chummy. I'm sorry. I never meant to deceive you. I just never found the right time. Well, you said it, Lieutenant. Deception. Clear and simple. But Buddy Fairchild ain't no fool. I knew you were pulling the wool over my eyes, ain't no doubt about it. We fought side by side, and you done a good turn for me and mine. Didn't you even have a moment where you thought you ought to tell me the truth? Moldir blinks, the lashes flutter against the stinging wind. Like, how about right from the get-go? Could have shot me a quick, hey buddy, sorry but we gotta work with these creepy old oil-leaking masks for a bit to save some folk. Then maybe, just maybe, I would have understood. I think it wasn't because I didn't trust you, it's just... She tries to pursue her personal lips, but the cold air has left them stiff and chapped.
I will never.
I still haven't accepted it myself. Yeah. The treasured photo presses against her chest. She closes her eyes and sees a flicker of orange flame in the dark. Yeah.
Molly. Why?
Why indeed? I didn't tell you because I couldn't accept it. I was ashamed. What if that shame went against the orders I was given? I'm sorry. Buddy has seen many an apology over the years, most of them good for nothing. This one though, it touches somewhere deep. I accept your apology, Lieutenant, but this is the end of our arrangement. Yeah, it was a betrayal on two fronts, huh? Andrea betraying Moldir, and Moldir betraying Fairchild's trust. Alright, Stage 7, the Friendship. We are close to the end, huh? The Friendship. Lieutenant, I still don't think it's a good idea to just let one squirrel and his crew walk away.
Indeed.
They've already done far more than we asked of them, Lieutenant Sergeant. Now, this so-called trial could begin at any moment. We need to be ready. I won't accept any more losses. I can't. There are many of Manus believers out there. We'll have to break through their lines if we want to have any chance of reaching David. It's also possible David lost his ability to move or act on his own. We have to be fully prepared. If that includes adjusting the size of our rescue squad. Are we declaring war on Manus Vindicte? Moldir's fingers brush lightly against the radio on her shoulder. I know we're going after David, but does the Admiral know we're about to reignite a war?
I will never.
We cannot abandon David. The Admiral will never let us, Sergeant. I believe that wholly. I have to believe that. The Sergeant doesn't argue, he only stands at attention. So it's war. No, the Admiral is trying to earn their trust. I can't compromise his operation.
Our orders state that...
Our only objective is to bring David home. Then what is the plan? For now, I'll draw their attention, while I lead the squad to rescue him. If I don't make it back, command of this unit transfers to you. What?
There is no need to stress.
It is protocol, Sergeant. We need a solid fallback plan. Everyone on this mission is counting on us. A short cut through their conversation, out of place in the icy stillness. The squirrel penguins.
Indeed.
It must be about Mr. Fairchild. This one's Scarlet Titan. I marked them so I could tell them apart. So I always did have a soft spot for animals. Was Fairchild kidnapped or something? While Moldir cannot speak with animals, to look at the penguin's eyes gives her a pretty good guess. You need my help, don't you? Maybe it's the sincerity in their voice, but the penguin seemed more at ease now. It lifts one wing, revealing a colorful tuft of squirrel fur stuck on the tip. Begin preparations, Sergeant. I'll be back as soon as I can. Understood. But Lieutenant, are you really going after that squirrel? Antarctica is no place for a solo rescue. This is reckless. I give you my word. It is the least I can do after everything is done for us. Forgive me, Sergeant. I know my actions may put the team at risk, but this is about my honor as a soldier. She takes off the tuft of squirrel fur from the penguin's wing, the tip, and nods in thanks. The penguin squawks twice and gestures for her to follow. This is the second time Buddy Fairchild has woken up on this exact table, though at least this time it feels like a relief.
Hey!
Was that just a nightmare? If you count delirium as a kind of nightmare, then yes. Good grief, Lieutenant, it's you! I thought I was imagining things. Was that one of your arcane skills? Fixing up all that shattered ice in a blink? But mind a shame.
I don't think so.
There are limits. Many things in this world can't be fixed. Golly, but you already fixed so much. Moldir blinked slowly, waiting the words. Perhaps, but this ability also made me greedy. Once you fix one thing, it's hard to stop yourself from trying to fix everything else too. You just keep trying and trying because there's always something to be fixed. Oh, I get you, Lieutenant. Heck, if I had kind of power, first thing I'd probably fix is my old oak, naughty trunk back home. The squirrel shrugs and suddenly catches himself, remembering he's supposed to be mad.
Hey!
Just for the record, you may have saved my behind, but I don't mean we're square. Moldir nods as she arranges some vials. I suspect your delirium is linked to the madness, those masked freaks you mentioned. There's a reason I can't explain everything, but fighting them may have been what triggered your condition. That's on me. You don't owe me anything. Buddy's ears twitch. The logic is messy, but it sort of tracks. I'd say it's you who owes me, but either way, I figured I should thank you. How about a frozen fish? I appreciate the offer, Mr. Fairchild. And if I make it back in one piece, I'll take you up on it. Make it back? This mission is really that dangerous? The squirrel weighs his anger and loyalty like acorns on a scale. After a beat, he makes a decision. Well, you did help me, and I'm a squirrel of my words, so I suppose I can help you one last time. As long as I don't involve teaming up with those masked-up creeps, and me and my penguin pals are in. A new plan begins to take shape in Moldir's mind. Risk and reward race through her calculations. She hesitates.
I will never.
I do want your help, buddy, but I can't share everything with you without compromising military intel. I hope you understand. I getcha. Well then, let's make this fair. You'll tell me what you can, plus a little something on the way in a way of payment. Payment? Nuts, scarves, a lunch, I'll take anything, Lieutenant, just as long as it means we're friends again. The squirrel scratches his ears, seemingly uncomfortable with talking payment. Shoot, I forgave you the moment I showed up. Maybe we can still be friends if you give me another chance to help you out. She seems lost in thought, but he begins to sense he's been turned down, but before he can say anything, Moldir checks her watch. We're running out of time, so I'll keep this brief.
Our orders state that...
For now, I'll draw their attention while we'll lead the squad in to rescue him. But we have to assume they aren't as mindless as they look. If you launch a second wave, after your initial distraction, the sergeant chances of getting in and out or unnoticed are much better. It's dangerous, and while I'll handle the riskiest part, I could use your help. Sounds like a tough nut to crack. Let me see. I'm gonna need at least a whole bag of trail mix, a fancy dinner with iced fish, and a military rank. How does Captain Buddy Fairchild sound to you? Sure never been saluting me around by now, huh? If I were recruiting, I'd have to check with my superior first. Don't sweat it. I was only yanking your chain about that anyway. Well, regardless of how this mission goes, I'll bring it up with my commanding officer. Though Captain may be beyond my power as Lieutenant, but if you're willing, how does Sergeant Buddy Fairchild sound? Sergeant Buddy Fairchild.
Well, I'll be.
My mama would be so proud. Who the hell is your mom? Is your mom just a normal squirrel, or is she just an arcane squirrel like you? Well, let's see. Let me see. Place the injured tent and report within 15 rounds. Prolong the rescue window via the secret channel. During the rendezvous with Andrea's team, Moldir's squad acquires intel linked with David's whereabouts. Alright, we don't really have much on the thing, so let's just go with Fairchild here. Then recover David's unit. Alright, so group of penguins drawn, okay. Buddy Fairchild, alright, let's go for Buddy. You can go for this. With the trust in Barry Fairchild, the squad successfully retrieves the valuable intel from the penguins. Nice. Moldir and the squad researches the first temporary supply post, but it can only shelter a limited supply, minimal amount of people. Let me see. It's basically the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. I know this one. What's the difference? It's literally all the same. Weird. Alright, whatever. Let's just go for David. The squad once again runs into the penguins, who ask for their frozen fish. They say they've seen Fluffy Duke, but if Fairchild friends like Fluffy Duke, sounds like it could be one of Freddie Fairchild's penguin friends. Let's go. For now, the squad pays no mind to the penguins' whereabouts. Next. Duke Fluff makes contact with Sergeant Whitegloves. It is revealed that he is one of the escorting of Igor's attachment back at base. Alright, let's call him then. What? Okay, so let's not do that then. Tattered note. Alright, so Moldir can be selected. And let's go this. Alright, this is note claims to be hidden. Moldir investigates. Alright, let's go investigate. Alright, let's not do that for a moment. Yep, let's just wait for this. David must be selected. Ah, damn it, did we mess up? I think we messed up. Alright, give me a second. Let's try this again. This one is Wounded Soldier, and this is David. This guy must remain, alright? Right, assign the Wounded Soldier. David must be still with us after all this. Gave up the frozen fish. If this says assign David, I'm not doing it. Right, let's not do any of that. Alright, let's go for Moldir on this one. And this one is assigned David, right? Yeah, so let's not do that just yet. Let's patrol. Now we can go for David. The final squad arrives at the supply post. Amid broken canvas and scattered gear, they discover a message from David and a transmitter adorned with pine cones. However, the contact headquarters delete the switch from an encrypted channel only a few know. And inspect David's message. Let's go. After contacting headquarters, the squad secures more time for the rescue. There we go. Now let's go. Call Sergeant White Gloves. And settle David. Nice. And that's it. Alright, it was just that one little thing we missed. Alright, last part. A soldier. "41 hours and 25 minutes. That's not good at all for the poor David. Over 4 hours past the safe. Yeah, I knew it. Over the past safe rescue window, but still within the absolute survival limit. The administrator stabilized the court to quiet David's feverish muttering. Once he settles, Moldir and Sergeant White Gloves step out from the makeshift infirmary. What's his condition? Delirium, high fever, mental disorientation. It's hard to say he's still capable of basic reasoning. At the very least, we've got him back.
Everything will work out.
We'll figure out the rest. Father will find a way. How's your injury, Lieutenant? Just a few scrapes, not enough to warrant even an arcane potion. Nothing to worry about. You did well out there, Sergeant. If your team hadn't pulled off that stealth entry, this whole mission would have gone sideways. The sergeant looks at her, an unusual flicker of disappointment in his eyes. You know what I'm thinking, Lieutenant.
So...
I'm just stating facts, Sergeant. I'll say the same when I report this to command. You mean it was an unauthorized mission, then? Moldir pauses, weighing her answer. Then she shakes her head.
Father has never given up. Not on anyone.
I don't believe the Admiral will ever abandon anyone of his own. Tell that to Lopera, kid. Tell that to Lopera, man. This isn't the kind of mission command would reject, I do believe that. There she is again. Even a soldier, as certain as Moldir, needs a moment alone to steady her thoughts. The liquid in her hip flask is almost gone. She lifts it to her lips and takes another slow sip.
Oh.
Next time, I prefer to use the front door. A squirrel hops halfway out of the ground, then taps a paw against the nearby ice. Requesting entry, Lieutenant. Permission granted. The squirrel wriggles out of a hidden vent, dragging a frozen fish behind him.
Sergeant Buddy Fairchild, at your service.
Back in Florida, we Fairchilds will be celebrating our victories by keeping our promises. We don't have that custom in Xeno, but I like the sound of it. A combat knife slices through the frozen fish. Rose-pink frost gleams along the blade's edge.
Thank you.
You brought the food. You get the first taste. Thank you kindly. To be honest with you, I never tried fish this way, and it's really easy to make fish popsicles under the Florida sun. He picks up a sliver of fish in his paws and gives it a sniff. That makes two of us. Well, now we've got ourselves some food and a bit of peace and quiet. All we're missing is some good story. So who's going first? The scent feels oddly familiar. Moldir's breath is steady, posture calm. She draws the crisp, chilly, and tasteless air. It's so different from the air in São Paulo. Warm, floral, bustling with life.
My apologies.
I've never been much of a good with stories, so I always offer to go first. That way, the better storytellers can take over. You mean to say you got a decent storyteller around these parts? Well, where have you been hiding them? I was starting to think that icy and silent attitude came in the box with the uniform. What were you in the sergeant? Ripples dance across her olive green eyes. There used to be. You miss your sister, don't you?
Oh,
Hang on,
sorry to hear
sorry.
that.
No, it's alright. She's probably doing well. I like to think. She's just left. Maybe more like you left her. She would have followed you, honestly. That's good. I mean, wait, why? The lieutenant doesn't answer. Instead, she slices a piece of fish into her mouth. It's spicy and smooth, with a strange sweetness, like salty ice cream.
Thank you.
Not bad. Quite pleasant, actually. Thank you. Is it? Figured it'd be another one of the Jag's pranks. He follows her lead and takes a bite. A moment later, his entire body shakes from head to tail.
Oh, heavens to
Yikes, that nearly knocked the teeth right out of my mouth. Anyways, Lieutenant, you and I are friends now, but I still don't hardly know a lick about you. Come on, share a little bit with me. Me? The lieutenant falls into a thought, as she's just been handled a mission far more difficult than any battle. Come on now. I know you got a story to tell, or 10. Drinking all alone like that, or something on your mind. Lucky for you, I happen to be the very best listener from Key West to the Panhandle. Your secrets are safe with little old noggin of mine. I got your back. Believe you me. She doesn't answer, and again, he thinks for a second he may be getting brushed off, until Moldir points to a nearby ammo crate and gestures him for a sit. I'm afraid my story's not all that exciting, but I can tell you another. Just, no, it's, not shitty. Never used to it. Fine by me. It's a familiar tale. A girl loses her family, finds a new one, then loses them again. Things she swore she'd never betray start slipping through the cracks. Things she couldn't afford to lose are suddenly gone, maybe for good. And our main character, completely helpless, drinks too much to numb the pain and still can't sleep.
It's got me feeling a mite down in the hollows.
Golly. Yeah, that's a real tug on the heartstrings. So what's this main character fixing to do about it? Well, when the sun comes up, she'll get out of bed, hitch the horses, and go right back to work.
Oh, man.
What? You mean instead of leaving it all behind, she's just gonna keep on working like nothing happened? She got nuts for brains or something? It's her job. It's her duty. Her mission. So even lugging around all that pain, she still gets up and pulls her share day after day. The lieutenant takes another sip from her flask and nods. Yes, even then. Gee, I sure wish I could give that poor soul a word or two of advice. Like, maybe she ought to be kinder to herself, you know? Why not do something she wants to do? Because what we want isn't always what's right. And besides, she chooses to believe in fate, and in the one who shapes it. And now that she's given herself to the whole night to process everything, it's time to do what needs to be done. The lieutenant runs her fingers across her radio, then smiles.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening, and for the fish. But now, I've got something important to take care of. She picks up the radio and steps outside. Hey, you ain't just gonna leave me here on my lonesome, are you? Really? The squirrel grumbles and shrugs, then he notices the flask Moldir left behind. He remembers that she said the main character drinks too much to numb the pain.
Well,
Just
let me
one
think.
tiny sip, she ain't gonna mind. He tips the flask and drips a few crystal clear drops into his tail, and gives it a quick lick. But the burnt of liquor never comes. Instead, cool water soothes his throat. Figures. So she really wasn't drinking to numb her pain in a way. Or she stopped a while ago. Right. I'd say it was interesting to just see like a bit of a prequel to the main story. It was a bit about Moldir too, about her inner feelings, about betraying Zeno to follow her family, and betraying Lopera along the way. She is fiercely loyal to her family, which basically makes her leaving Lopera behind even more painful. But she still does her duty as a soldier, and in the end, she did choose her of her own volition to help Ulrich with his experiment, leaving behind her family, meaning Igor and the rest of the Xenos. It was very interesting. I like what's her name? I forget. Moldir as a character. And yeah, it was definitely interesting. I was hoping for a little bit more on her backstory and stuff, but I guess this works fine, really. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now. I think this is pretty much the last thing for this patch. Yeah, in another 18 days when you get the... I honestly don't know what's next. I don't think it's another new chapter, but I guess we'll see later. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.